Good morning, folks. We've got eyes on the SOHO coronagraphs because a large sun-diving comet is heading for the southern polar coronal hole as I speak. By lunchtime in the eastern U.S., we should know if it will survive perihelion. Behind that opaque blocking center disk lies our star, bright umbral magnetic fields incoming here. We've got a few key points to hit today, so let's get right to it over at spaceweathernews.com. We come to 193 angstroms of light and find the sun. We're going to watch this twice. First round, just locate the large, thin, backward C-shaped plasma filament between the larger dark patches of the coronal holes. The rope goes from top left across to the right and curves back down and round to the left in the southern hemisphere. Took a major surge through it yesterday without destabilizing, like energy shot through the structure, but it has managed to stay solid. In 131 angstroms, we'd be able to see any X-ray solar flares as bright flashes. Not really much to see, however, despite the appearance of those new sunspots. The solar flaring is indeed low. We confirm on GOES X-ray flux without even C-class events. We do indeed have those other sunspots, it's just that they are small, lacking magnetic mixing, and that's on top of the fact that the Earth-facing quiet looms large directly in their path. Most sunspots have decided to go around the obstacle. We can really only see some coronal plasma dancing above the northern incoming groups. No streamers or strong fields associated, but we'll keep eyes on it. Solar wind here. Yellow speed remains above average but has steadied a bit as orange density falls back. Reverberations in Earth's magnetic field could be detected from earlier disruptions, but in general, our global shield is doing A-OK this morning. Coming down for a look beneath our feet, we had two relatively minor volcanic events over the last day and a half, Kamchatka Peninsula of Russia and in Nicaragua there. Despite being minor, they take the top slot in today's reporting underground as the largest earthquakes failed to really get even close to magnitude 6 range. In fact, in the last 7 days, the only 6-pointers we've had were Ecuador aftershocks, and so it's been slightly longer since we took a high magnitude uptick. That's because we're between Earth-facing coronal holes here, one departing while the one to the left is still heading in. Another earthquake uptick is expected within 48 hours, however, as its IMF and EM energy and other coupling forces will begin to work the crust. Top link today comes out of the European Space Agency. Happy 7th birthday to Herschel, launched late April of 2009, has now mapped most of the galactic plane, where most of the stars are forming here. Video is linked for you below, along with an explanation of the features seen and a color legend for atomic spectral readings. It's only Monday morning, but every meteorologist in tornado zones is focused on Tuesday, tomorrow. Right now, the low pressure will drive some severe storms in the Midwest by tonight near Lake Michigan, snow on the backside, but by tomorrow we expect intensification. The storms predicted for Tuesday night could herald a return of tornadoes to the United States. Coming across the pond, we find Europe with a set of lows atop their land. That's going to be a precipitation event widespread over the continent tonight. Down under, it's the big purple lows south of the landmass reaching up with their convergence lines. New Zealand says goodbye to one, while Perth says hello to the next one. Yesterday's episode of Fly on the Wall was a lot of fun. Universal Waveguide is one heck of a topic. All members' content is accessed at the menu bar when you log into your account and then click Premium. To join the movement, simply click Become a Member on the menu bar of suspiciousobservers.org. Support these news, the mobile observatory, and everything we're trying to do here. We've got the wind map layers up through the stratosphere, followed by shots of our star to close. It's 4:05 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.